So, what is a commonly held belief in the open source intelligence community that you passionately disagree with?
That there's a step-by-step process for everything. What I've been seeing lately, it's not, it's been recent in the last year or so, and people asking, give me a step-by-step methodology to find an email address and who owns it. And I'm like, that's not how it works. Intelligence analysis and if you give someone a step-by-step process, you're doing a disservice to that analyst, and you're taking away that artistic ability or that creative ability for them to use their artistic mindset or their creative mindset to think outside the box and find an answer. And what I mean, and it's even more simplistic than that. Of if I tell you go to this website, plug in the email address, if it gives you results, look on those results. If it doesn't give you results, it doesn't exist. You're going to stop there. There's other ways to find the data. There's other things to go look at. There's other ways to you know to get your answer. You can't just go step one is this, step two is this, step three is this. If you hit step three and you don't find a result, investigation over, go back to step one. Like that's not how analysis works. It's not how OSINT should work. And I think there's a lot of people out there asking for that because they came over from a different side of the world, of a different side of the cyber community, whether that be the risk organization or they come from IT where they're used to, step one is this step, and I get it, but you've got to be able to open your mind a little bit and think outside the box, I think is what it comes down to.
Yeah, it's concerning when, it's something like search here. If you don't find anything, that's it. Especially
Mhm.
in the sensitive situations that many of our listeners right now deal with on a day to day, where there could be actually a threat to somebody's life, and you followed the instructions, you did these searches, you didn't find anything, but yet there was all these other ways to, find relevant information on that person that made a threat. Where at that case, it could have impacted, the situation on someone's actual life. So, in dealing with sensitive situations, I agree. It's a little concerning when it's like this is the de facto way when there is so much creative thinking and other ways involved. Maybe a good middle ground is, focusing, reshifting to common workflows that you might use just for
Mhm.